happened, right? So now we're moving on to number 6, right? Number 6 is a BGC. Number 6 is actually the same person who from number 4. Yes. So number 6, 2022, right? So the friend who was my friend at the time, was registered to in for second semester. She was doing something that related to like math, and I'm studying law, child. I don't need all of that. But when I came to Victoria, I pegged my calculator. Actually, I had a module first semester, that an accounting module, so I needed my calculator. So I came with my calculator, and it was so fresh, like brand new calculator. And 2022, she's like, oh, can you please borrow me your calculator and stuff? Just gonna be for this semester, and I'll bring it back in one piece. Before we get that, she was one person in there who would play Chukuti. Like, if I borrow you something, please bring it the way it is. Like, don't take people's stuff and then you go mess them up and you bring them. Why did the light turn off? Okay. Okay, guys, I'm having an audio with my flash. I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna continue with the ring light and the light, and it's hot. I hope I'm not dark, but there's gonna be a bit of a difference. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so as I was still saying, obviously, if you wanna come and practice, like right now, again, I'm talking about what friends did to me. And then I go and I do those things to other people. Then I'm contradicting myself. To get my point, I expect that you wanna do the same. If you don't like people to do things, if you want people to take whatever, if they come and borrow something and then they bring it the same way you gave them, then I believe that's how you would also do izinto. When someone borrows you something, when I give it back the way it was. Did you do that? No. So I brought her my calculator, right? And I remember when I gave her Isabel, I was like, nah, let me not give Isabel. She's like, nah, I want it, I want to protect it, and blah, blah, blah. And then I gave her the lead, right, with the calculator. Come end of semester, right? And I'm like, can I have my calculator back? She gives me a calculator without Isabel. Where is the lead? Oh, the lead, it's in one of the, I gave one of the girls and stuff. They wanted during the exam. So this other girl went with it at home, but I'm gonna get it back tomorrow when I go back to school. Sasa ngiyambuza ukuthi, man, like, it's just the lead, it's no big deal. Hey, calculator, my lead, bro. Like, I was just like, okay, cool. Like, that is just red flag that was just a red flag. For me, that was just awful. See, you can't, you cannot tell me to relax with my things. You get my point? That's not how you would act. In fact, you would cry, I know, child. Honestly, like, you are guys about. You see, one thing about friendships, me, I don't believe in them no more. Like, I don't. Like, yeah, they are nice and stuff up until they're not, and I feel like I'd rather be by myself, really, than to have a crowd. And, because it doesn't always go out the way you expect it to go. I'm telling you guys. All right, so moving on to number 7. Is it number 7? Yes, I think this is number 7, child. So we want to number 7. Number 7, right? Still the same person, child. So this happened last year, and this was just like a final draw. I was like, I'm done. So this is the same person. Let me not dwell. Let me not, because I don't want to be specific. Like I said, I don't want to be mentioning names, and now I'm being specific. But yes, so let me get right into this, right? So this person, I was a friend with, right, had a friend, and then the friend, when I called the friend, for the purpose of this video, when I called the friend B, and when I called the person that I was friend with C. Why am I giving them my letter? Let's give them L. Yeah, B. So I was friends with B. I was friends with L. Ne? L had a friend who was B, and then I wasn't friends with B. Right? I didn't want to be friends with B. So it was a thing of like, if B would come in and I'm in L's room, I would leave. I would excuse myself because I wasn't close to B. I was close with L, and I didn't wanna that thing. I don't want to be part of a trio, a trio, because I know it doesn't always go well. And I was just not interested. Not that I didn't like B. She was a nice person and stuff, but I just felt like, nah, I'm good, right? So this one time, I'm like, okay, to L, because when I'm close to her, we had a lovely day that day. I don't wanna lie. And then I was like, hey, you know what, I'm thinking let's just go out for a date, because we had been saying that we have to. It's like, let's just go on a date like this week on Tuesday, right? And it's like, yeah, that would be a great idea, right? So fine. So what she does, she goes, she tells B that, oh, B, actually, we are going out with Clody. I'm going out with Clody on Tuesday, so you can join us in that. Okay, at that point it did, yeah, I did make that face, but I was like, anyways, it won't be a problem to have an extra person, to get my point, like, it won't be a problem, and at that point, like I said, like, B was not, it's not that I didn't want to be friends with her and stuff, like, I just felt like I'm fine with having L. I didn't want B to get me. And then it was that, and then um we went out, right? Hey, this one is, hey, so we went out, we had fun and all that, and we started going out more often now. We started doing it more often because it was fun. Hey, guys, last year in the ski, though, I so would go out all the time because the place I would go to, like, it was just close here and close by, so we would go there quite a lot, and up until when we would go there, they would. So, yeah, actually, this is gonna be number 7. This is gonna be number 8. I thought I was gonna combine them, but it's fine. So there was when then I started realizing Wuti, when I asked them, Wuti, can I please be, wanting to take, they wouldn't even want me to take me, they wouldn't even want to take me pictures, right? I would take them pictures, and then when it was my turn, they will just act like they don't hear me, like, can you please take me pictures? And then they'll act like they didn't hear what I'm saying, or they'll just look at me and be like, continue, and I'm just like, okay, I remember it got me worked up to a point where I felt like, okay, am I not good enough, or are you embarrassed of me? Don't you want me to be part of your thing, or because also Elle would give me vibes, and when we were out, like, she would give me like those bad vibes, like, I don't know you type of vibes, like, why here type of vibes. Mind you, they would invite me. Sometimes I wouldn't even like, I wouldn't even wanna go. Guys, I'm so sorry now if I'm fast, like, ish. I know I can't talk. Like, I was once told that I omit words when I talk, and I talk fast. I speak fast, so you're gonna bear with me here. I'm still working on my speech though. So it was that, guys, and they would do that up until I was like, what, guys, it's fine. And now there's this video. You see this video? I'm gonna put a video here. This video, you see this one? Like, they took it out of, now it's okay, I complained about it, and then they were like, oh, let's take a video and stuff. You see, now we could see, like, I wasn't, obviously it was unexpected, it was just out of the blue, because I wasn't, yeah. So it was this type of things, like, I don't even, there are no pictures the way they wanted to take pictures willingly or videos willingly, because they just didn't want, and I don't know why. Like, and yeah, like I said, I felt like maybe I'm not good enough to be part of the thing, and I'm just like, child, enjoy la masima. Honestly, I was like, child, it's not like you guys are. Imagine, it's fine, it's fine. Actually, yeah, actually, it's fine. Let me. Yeah. So that was that, right? So we're going now to number 8, right? So Number 8, ne, same people. This other night we went out, right? So it's the of us, and then Ubi came tagged along umngani wakhe. So yeah, umngani wakhe is from another place, and then he just visited, and we're like, okay, cool. So my phone, namhlanje, it's fine. So we went as we would go. It was on a Saturday, I won't forget. We went, and then we got the vele kumnandi, it's fine, it's just those vibes. It's all nice and stuff like that. And then child I won't forget the day, because I remember that same day I wrote my last exam. It was the 10th of June, yeah, 2023, yeah. And I remember I didn't expect that day to go out like that. I didn't expect that's what it would happen. Like I didn't expect any of that, but it happened, right? Like it happened. So while we were out, and then remember I'm friends with L, right? He is a friend of L, and I'm not friends with B, right? B tags along Mwanwake as well. So now it's me, L, who was my friend, and then B and B's friend, who was none of our friend, just B's friend. So we go out there. Mespera lapho, like I said, gumnandi and stuff. B is, shorter, came like she's shorter than me. So Ebe, she was wearing a cap, right? Very capy. And then she comes. So I wanna talk to her because she's short, and she's just like, I'm just like, I wanna talk to her. I lifted it up, not take it off. I didn't take it off, guys. Like I didn't do that. Like I'm trying. B got angry at me, Mind you, B would find me in the kitchen and spank me, like not like a hot spank, a hot slap on my butt, And I wouldn't react like that. I wouldn't overreact. I wouldn't do all of those things. She literally like walked out, and then I'm like, okay, confused me. And then Elle, who was my friend, give me this look. Why would you do that? I'm like, but what did I do really? Like, it's not like I removed the cap. Like, it was just slight to get my point like this. And was it? Did she get my point like this? I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just gather myself and go to her and apologize. I remember as she was walking out, like I followed her, I held her hand, and then she did this to me, and then she walked out to the bathroom, and I'm just like, okay, cool. I go back to Elle, who was my friend. She doesn't want to talk to me. She doesn't want to talk to me. I'm like, what is it that I did? What is it that I did? And then I remember went to sit down, and as I'm sitting down there, and I'm just like, okay, I want to leave now. And at that point, like I got emotional, because everything that I had avoided, everything that I had endured in my friendship with Elle was now bottling up, and things that I tolerated, and I just felt like we hasn't, like, nah, Elle, we haven't been a good friend. By the way, Elle is the same person whom when I told her about my story about being molested, and then molested with, she told me that I was lying, and then went and then gossiped about me. Same person with the calculator, by the way. And there are other things that I just don't want to, add to this. Some of them I forgot because I forgave, And not that I haven't forgiven these things, like I have. I'm just saying that these are the things that people did to me. So, and I'm just like sitting there, like I start crying, and then I was like, let me go to the bathroom, because the people there, I went to the bathroom, I sat there, and I just sit there, and she came back from the bathroom. I went outside, to get some fresh air, and I'm like, I wanna leave. And at that point, I don't even have Bolt, and I can't request because I don't have Bolt, and I have money on my phone, but I don't have my card with me. The cash that I came with is we used it to buy what we could buy. And I was like, okay, how am I gonna request? I remember texting and I was like, can you please request to me, because I wanna go. And then she didn't. This is sad. Um, this is sad. I've moved on, guys, and I've moved past all of this. I just feel like it's just too much talking about it. I remember L, oh, B came to me. The one that I pulled the cab came to me. Um, she did this to me. Don't ever do that again. And I'm like, what did I do? And then I hold her hand. I was like, can I talk to you? Like, I'm sorry for what I did. And she did this. I remember I even texted her that day. I texted her during the whole thing. I was like, I'm really sorry for everything. Like, if I didn't think that would make you upset, I wasn't planning on embarrassing you. I just wanted to talk to you. Like, I didn't even pull the cab because her cap was like this, literally hiding her thingy. There was a reason why she wanted to hide herself that day. It was literally like doing this, And I was just doing this just to talk to her because she was short and I couldn't, really talk to her. So, it was that. And then, guys, man, my hearts. And then, fine. Oh, man. LB, they left the table that we're sitting at, alhamdulillah, on a different table, and I'm sitting there. You could see like I'm crying, but I'm trying not to show it, but I'm just emotional. Basically, I have to wait for them to like finish. When they are done and they feel like, okay, we have had our fun, we can leave, so that we can all leave. And then I remember my boyfriend, my BF. I remember my BF, my boyfriend. Because he works there, he saw me by the bar, which, I'm not okay. So we're hamba sees where the other people are. I go L, ubuzo L ukuthi, what is wrong? Why ahlele one and why ekhala? And then athi, umuntu wakho unedrama, umuntu drama. I wanna be where she is. I wanna be close to her right now. And I'm just like, God, But I remember when my boyfriend told me the following day, I was just like, Jesus, like, oh my God, like, really. I was just like, oh my God, like, is this really happening right now? Like, really, like, really. And let me tell you a story before everything that had happened that day, I think the first time we went out, the very first time, that same week, actually on we went out on a Tuesday. The very first time when the first time when I was explaining the story from. If you didn't catch that part, go back to part 7. So the first time we went out, it was on a Monday night. I remember L was in my room, B was in L's room, and then she like did something in L's room that made L very upset to the point whereby she cried. And I remember it was during winter because it was cold. And then I remember when Elle left the room, I went downstairs to go make like water because I wanted to boil water because I wanted to drink tea. So I came back, preparing my thing because I didn't want to cook that day, that night. I made my bread, I had my tea, I want to drink and then sleep. And then I remember she texted, she was like, who are you with? I was like, I'm alone. And then she's like, she came knocking, and then she literally couldn't hold it. She started crying, and then she like got up, she left, and then I, as a friend, as a good friend, I got up, left my tea that was already ready to be drank, my bread on the table, followed her to her room to comfort her as one, and she's telling me about how B treats and stuff, but that's not my business because that's their friendship, she was just crying, and then I was comforting her. I never said she's dramatic. Maybe she might have been dramatic for how she reacted, because I just felt like, but also I at that point I just felt like I can't be saying, no, you're dramatic. I know I comforted you. The fact that I left my bread, guys, that is important, guys. I wanted to eat my bread and my tea. I remember when I went back, my tea is cold, my bread is dry, and I had to like throw my bread because it was like completely dry. I usually, because at that point I didn't even have, I don't want to like, you know put it away. Like when she left, I got up, followed her, like I didn't have the time to like fold it, put it in a thingy, cover up the braid so it doesn't get, dry and stuff. I didn't even think about it getting dry, but I remember when I came back, I had to go make water again, come back to drink my tea and my bread. That for me, I just felt like if I'm able to be there for you, like why can't you do the same? Why are you calling me dramatic for for how I'm feeling? And you, first of all, like I did nothing. I just feel like, I don't know, you guys maybe can judge and say maybe I was wrong to doing this, but the fact that I even tried to say yeah, please, and I was not taken seriously. Instead what they did to me was this. You get my point. And Munini, honestly, I just felt like, yeah, that was just too much for me, and that was the end of it. That was the end of my friendship with Elle. Like, I was like, nah, I'm done with you, Elle, because there's nothing that I do that you will ever appreciate, and you just want me to be there for you, but you can't be there for me. Like, that's how it is. It's like when I come to you, I share my stuff, like you never listen to me, you never want to hear me, but I need to hear you out. I need to be there for you. I need to comfort you, like, and at that point, I was taken back to that night of my bread and my tea when I left them to dry up and get cold and go comfort her. And I left when like, I literally comforted her, made sure that when I left the room, she was no longer even thinking about whatever she was thinking of. I made sure of that. You get my point? So, honestly, yeah, man, that is it, man. That is really it, really. There is the more I get caught for guys, but I think we're gonna end the video here. And the whole purpose of me making this video is just to say also, Uguti, like, don't stick around for people who are not gonna stick around for you. Like, don't do that, and be careful in choosing friends. If you believe in friendships, be careful on in choosing friends. I don't recommend trio. I don't recommend it. It's really not recommendable. And yeah, man, for me, really, I'm not invested in finding making friends. Really, I'm not. The people in my life, you're just there because you are in my life, and I love you guys. But yeah, the way we are right now, I love it. I don't want it to be more complex or anything. Like, I love how the relationship that we have, it's fine. I don't want more than that. And I'm not looking forward, like I'm not even looking forward in making, like, building more friendships or building anything solid with any person, because the only thing that I'll be building is my relationship with Christ, child. And also my relationship with my boyfriend. Yeah, he's my friend, really. Yeah, he is my friend, and I don't need no friends. So I'm really cool, because I really, I just feel like I'm now Amandla, man, like I'm now Amandla. And if God blesses me with one, I would be so grateful also. So as much as I'm not really open up to it, if it comes from a good heart, a good place, if it really comes, as something that is gonna help me grow as a person and not take away from me and leave me empty, then no worries. But if it's gonna come in terms of you, because I feel like a lot of these things, if you've listened, many of them, it's like they wanted to benefit something from me. They're friends because of they wanted something from me, or I don't know. But I think most of them, it was that. And when you're done, you leave me feeling empty, and it's like I'm filling in your cup, but you don't want to fill in my cup. And then when me now I'm left with the cup that is empty. And I just realized, see, honestly, I can't keep on pouring on other people. I need to also look at myself, pour myself on my own. That's the only way to get my point. So yeah, guys, that is what Abangani did to the girl. And yeah, let me know, guys, if there are things that people did to you on the comment section. Would really be nice to hear some of the stories, because yeah, really toxic friendships galore out there. And yeah, man, and if you have a good solid friendship with whoever, honestly, like, that is really beautiful. There's this girl, man, who stays here, like, yo, she is big on friendships, and her friendships are just amazing, you know, because she is a good person also. And what amazed me is that, you know, she is also attracting the same people of her energy. Mina is like, like, you see what they say, opposite and attract. Yeah, that's me. I attract the opposite, you know, that's me. Yeah, naturally it's the same energy, you know. Now it's different. Positive and negativity, that it combines, and that will not click well. It's gonna explode, you know. In reality it's gonna explode. Maybe in science, yes, opposite attract, but reality, child, that doesn't work. In science, yes. Reality, no. In friendship, it doesn't work, you know. So a big ups to the people who have like solid stuff, and bye.